whenever you're down, out in the cold, faithless and dark, your story's untold. Come take my hand and walk there with me. I know a place where we can be free. There is a light shining for you, guiding your way.
Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Bethany. Here on my channel you can find cleaning motivation, lifestyle videos, mobile home updates, Bible journaling videos, all the things. Today's video I am bringing you a canning video. I am back with my dad today. He is here canning with me and we are just having a great time. So I wanted to go ahead and start out by browning some of this ground sausage that I have. I am going to be putting Zuppa soup into the crock pot. It's something we're actually going to have for dinner, but all the leftovers I am going to can, so that way we have some shelf stable ready meals, but it's also not going to waste. So I'm going to go ahead and ground the pork sausage, and then I already have the potatoes diced up, or sliced up I should say. I'm going to go ahead and put those in the crock pot as well. And then I'm going to take vegetable stock. You could use beef stock or chicken stock if you want. I just had this vegetable stock on hand, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. Give this a good stir, and then I'm going to cook this on high for 4 hours, or you could cook it on low for 6 to 8 if you're not going to be home to keep an eye on it if it's on high. But that's all I'm going to do for now, and then once that is cooked I will come back and put the kale, the chopped kale, inside of it for about the last 30 to 45 minutes or so, is when I'll put the kale in. And then once I get the kale in, I'm going to give it a really good stir and let that cook for, like I said, probably another half hour to 45 minutes, just depending on how cooked you like your kale to be. I usually would add heavy cream to this, but because I'm planning on canning the leftovers, I'm not going to add heavy cream to the actual crock pot of it, itself, just because I don't want to can it with the heavy cream in it. I've never done that before, and I just wanted to make sure that it was shelf stable and that I was doing it properly, and so I'm not going to add the heavy cream to that. I'm just going to leave it like it is, and I did add a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder in here. But that was it as far as seasonings, and it just tastes so good, and I'm so happy that we are going to have this kind of meal on the shelf. So you can see me here just adding the kale, going to give it a good stir, and then let it cook for a little bit. Just want to pop in here and say hello and welcome for all of you who are new here and who are my returning friends. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. I would also like to thank 4 Jars for working with me on today's video. They went ahead and sent me some rings and lids for the canning jars to test out and just review for you guys. So whenever I opened the box, they had sent 2 of their towels. They sent a white one and it says always pops. They're so cute. There's a white and gray one, and you're gonna see at the end I actually set my canning jars on the gray one to cool down and rest. But next in the box is going to be a box of 100 canning lids. These are the regular mouth lids. They also sent another box of regular mouth, but this one is 12 lids and bands, and I thought that was really nice because they sent bands as well. So in total I would have 112 regular mouth, and they did the same exact thing with the wide mouth. They sent a box of 100 wide mouth lids, and then they also sent the 12 bands and lids with it. So I thought that was really great of them. I am really excited to see how these work and see how fast they seal compared to other brands that are out there. You know, there's Kerr, there's Ball, there's a few other brands of, canning accessories out there, but I was just really excited when I got to work with them and just get to review these for you guys, because canning is one of my passions on top of crafting and just homemaking. I have just grown a whole new love for canning, and I think it's so beautiful. And so getting to work with them and seeing how their products work were amazing. Their products worked really well. Everything sealed really fast, and everything is sealed really good, so I was really happy about that. I will leave a link in my description box to their products, as well as a 10% off coupon code for you guys. So they're offering my viewers 10% off of your purchase, and I think that's really great. I think it means a lot when a company will give you a discount code for your viewers, and it's just so sweet. My link is an affiliate link, so if any of you purchase through that link, it does help my family, it does help my channel, so I do just want to say that. And if you do purchase from that link, I greatly appreciate that. The little bit of proceeds I do get from that, like I said, helps my channel and helps my family. So from the bottom of my heart, if you purchase through any of my links, thank you so very much. On our list of canning today, I did not can just the Zuppa soup. I canned that, but I also had some vegetables in the freezer, like just some vegetable scraps from onions, bell peppers, zucchini, carrots, anything that was a vegetable and I could keep the ends or scraps of. I have been freezing to make more vegetable stock, and so I had a full bag of that, and I figured if I'm going to go ahead and can the Zuppa, I'm going to go ahead and do the vegetable stock at the same time. So we went ahead and did that. You can see my dad here pouring some more of the Zuppa into the jars here. It's so sweet to be able to can with him and just have him here to spend the day with me and the children and just enjoy our day. But as most of you know, if you have seen the other video, my dad cans a lot at home on his own, but he comes here and cans with me as well. But he's actually fully blind, so he does all this blind when he's at home. He has the help of his significant other. She helps him making sure that, you know, the pressure is right, and you know, all the safety measures that he might not be able to see, but otherwise he does everything by touch and hear. And so I think that's just amazing that, you know, his other senses are so good that he can still do this blindly with mild help, and I think that is so cool. So he's here today with me, enjoying the day and just canning. So now that I have everything all lidded up, I don't know where my clip went of cleaning the rims, but that is one step you want to make sure you do before you put your lids and rings on, is to wipe your rims down with a water vinegar mixture. It just makes sure that your lids adhere properly and that the rim is clean, there's no debris left behind. We did do that, but like I said, I don't know what happened to that clip. But now that I have all the rings and lids on, I'm going to go ahead and put it in my canner, get my canner up to pressure and let it steam for 10 minutes, which is what I did here. You can see that it's full steam, so I'm going to go ahead and put my weight on it. Mine does not have a gauge, it just has a 10-pound weight, so once you see the weight jiggling like this, that's when you know that it is completely ready and up to pressure. So I can go ahead and set my timer for the 90 minutes. It was 90 minutes to do the Zuppa. It's usually about 40 minutes, 35 to 40 minutes for the vegetable broth. Since I was doing them all together, I just did them for the full 90 minutes, and the vegetable broth turned out just fine. But once that 90 minutes was up, I went ahead and let the pressure come down. I let the little nozzle pop down, and then I could pop off my lid, take my jars out, and they are all done. These literally sealed probably within 10 minutes of coming out of the canner. It was amazing how fast they sealed, and you could definitely hear every one of them pop, and that's always my favorite part, is just hearing them pop. But you can see as they're coming out, they are just at a rolling boil, and I think that's so cool to see. I just love watching this and watching them come out and cool down and all the things. I get so geeked up over it. I'm like constantly looking at them because I just think they're so beautiful. But I did want to thank 4 Jars again for working with me on today's video. Thank you to all of you who are here for every video and supporting my channel. It truly means the world to me. If you're new, hit that red subscribe button, join my YouTube family. I'm a stay-at-home mama to 2 babies, just homemaking and living the motherhood life. So I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.
You know it is all love.